Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Arsenal are reportedly set to hold crunch talks on Monday after Sunderland's crafty pitchside ploy in Saturday's 2-2 Premier League thriller at the Stadium of Light. The Black Cats, desperate to blunt the Gunners' long-throw menace, quietly shuffled their advertising hoardings closer to the touchline, a cheeky move that has sparked safety fears from pundit Richard Keys. Sunderland broke no rules. They simply shifted the boards to kill Arsenal's set-piece threat from distance. Fair play requires a 1-metre gap, but with recent tragedies involving concrete walls still fresh, those hoardings looked perilously close. I hear Arsenal have a meeting tomorrow to thrash it out clever tactics or player welfare risk. The Gunners had led through Bukayo Saka and a Leandro Trossard screamer after Dan Ballard's opener, only for Brian Brobbey'S acrobatic stoppage time leveller to nick a point. Sunderland boss Regis Lebris admitted the hoardings tweak was deliberate. "We hunt every detail to win games. Arsenal are lethal from dead balls, so we countered it." Despite the draw, Arsenal cling to top spot on goal difference, their lead trimmed to 4 points after Manchester City thumped Liverpool 3-0, while the Black Cats' flying start leaves them fourth with 19 points from 11 matches. Mikel Arteta speaks out to Sunderland about FUMES after late Brobbey screamer denies Arsenal, "We should have defended better." Mikel Arteta cut a visibly frustrated figure after Arsenal squandered a lead to draw 2-2 with Sunderland at the Stadium of Light, letting 2 priceless points slip through their fingers and denting their grip at the summit of the Premier League. What many had tipped as a routine away day for the tabletoppers against a newly promoted side turned into a proper ding-dong battle, brimming with end-to-end football, raw passion, and the sort of late drama that keeps the Premier League the envy of the world. Sunderland, orchestrated by the astute Regis Lebris, refused to lie down and instead delivered a performance packed with grit and tactical savvy, earning every plaudit for their refusal to be overawed by the Gunners' reputation. The defining moment arrived in the dying embers of stoppage time when Brian Brobbey produced a jaw-dropping overhead kick that sent the home faithful into raptures and left the travelling Arsenal supporters shell-shocked. In his post-match remarks, as quoted by the Sunderland Echo, Arteta was forthright in his disappointment, acknowledging the fixture's difficulty while lamenting the defensive lapses that ultimately proved costly. "I feel disappointed and frustrated because we wanted 3 points and had to navigate a really tough match," Arteta said. "You have to defend well in the box when they start throwing 6 or 7 bodies forward. It can happen in any set piece, any throw-in. We could have dealt with those situations better, and today we didn't." Arteta also singled out Sunderland's display for praise, reserving special mention for Brian Brobbey, who terrorised Arsenal's back line throughout. "Brobbey was outstanding against us. He's strong, quick, and always a threat with his clever movement, especially that acrobatic goal which showed incredible individual quality," he added. Despite the setback, Arteta's focus remains locked on shoring up Arsenal's position at the top, with the likes of Manchester City and Chelsea lurking menacingly, not to mention the surprise package that is this emboldened Sunderland outfit. Arteta stressed the need for tweaks, while tipping his hat to the solid foundation Sunderland have built since their championship promotion and their knack for making life hellishly difficult, demanding patience and phase dominance, something Arsenal managed far more convincingly after the interval. This draw stings for an Arsenal side fighting tooth and nail to stay ahead, whereas for Sunderland it stands as cast-iron proof they are no mere makeweights but a side capable of nicking points off anyone on their own patch. Sunderland will look to ride this wave when they head to Craven Cottage to face Fulham on the 22nd of November, hoping to bank more points and steer further clear of the drop zone. Meanwhile, Arsenal must dust themselves off for the white-hot cauldron of a North London derby against bitter foes Tottenham on the 23rd of November, a fixture set to crank up the pressure as the race for glory hurtles towards a pivotal 2025 finale. The night at the Stadium of Light offered a stark reminder to Arteta's men that concentration must last until the final whistle, particularly against underdogs brimming with home-fired belief. All told, this pulsating encounter once again underlined why the Premier League remains utterly unforgiving. No match is a gimme, and every point demands blood, sweat, and total focus right to the bitter end. Referee verdict on Ballard red card scare and Sunderland's controversial goals. Arsenal handed fresh referee ruling on both Sunderland strikes plus potential red and penalty calls. Former Premier League referee Dermot Gallagher has dissected 3 contentious incidents from Sunderland's pulsating 2-2 draw against Arsenal at the Stadium of Light, leaving Mikel Arteta's side rueing what might have been. Despite stunning team goals from Leandro Trossard and Bukayo Saka, the Gunners were forced to settle for a solitary point in a match that had everything: drama, quality, and no shortage of talking points. Sunderland wasted no time in silencing the travelling contingent, racing ahead just past the half-hour mark. Dan Ballard, once an Arsenal Academy prospect, became the first player in over 800 minutes to find a way past the hitherto impenetrable David Raya. The towering centre-back displayed striker-like composure, expertly controlling Nordi Mukiel's cushioned header from Robin Rouf's whipped free-kick before coolly slotting past the Spaniard. Arsenal, to their credit, refused to panic. With roughly 35 minutes remaining to salvage the win, they turned the screw and looked to have secured all 3 points when Trossard unleashed a thunderbolt from the edge of the box, a strike laced with venom that arrowed into the top corner and seemed destined to be the match winner. Yet this is the Premier League, where complacency is punished without mercy. Sunderland, unbeaten at home all season, refused to roll over. In the dying embers of stoppage time, substitute Brian Brobbey etched his name into Black Cats folklore with a predatory finish after Arsenal once again failed to cope with a simple lofted delivery into the penalty area. The equaliser stemmed from Ballard winning the initial aerial duel, yet it was the Northern Irishman's earlier involvement that sparked the fiercest debate. Many believed he should not have even been on the pitch following a robust first-half challenge on Mikel Merino. As both players contested a high cross, Ballard leapt highest, but his trailing elbow connected sharply with Merino's face, leaving the Spaniard requiring prolonged treatment on the turf. Arteta erupted on the touchline, arms flailing in disbelief as referee Craig Pawson waved play on. VAR reviewed the incident but upheld the on-field decision, deeming it neither a foul nor an act of violent conduct. The Arsenal boss's visible fury spoke volumes, and now Gallagher, speaking on Sky Sports Ref Watch, has delivered his expert verdict. VAR checked it thoroughly, Gallagher explained. I don't think it's a foul at all. He's using his arm to hold his position, perfectly legitimate. Actually, it's Merino who runs into him. There's contact, yes, but contact happens in football every few seconds. It's strong, committed defending, nothing more. Ballard's opener carried its own layer of controversy. The free kick that led to Sunderland's breakthrough was awarded after Martin Zubimendi was adjudged to have fouled his marker on the edge of the box, a decision that broke Arsenal's remarkable clean sheet streak stretching back to late September. Gallagher, however, was sympathetic to the Spaniard's plight. I think he's terribly unlucky to concede the free kick, never mind pick up a yellow card, the ex-referee remarked. It looked a harsh call, possibly the referee misread the challenge entirely. With the dust now settling on a breathless afternoon in the northeast, Arsenal must lick their wounds and refocus ahead of a seismic North London derby. Sunderland, meanwhile, march on with their heads held high, their unbeaten home record intact and their reputation as giant killers growing by the week. This enthralling encounter served as yet another reminder that in the Premier League, no lead is safe, no decision is straightforward, and every single moment on the pitch or from the referee's pocket can shape the destiny of a season. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!